shaders. Well, as Dark Helmet said, why are you always preparing? Just go. And the first part of this run got accidentally split into two pieces. I think Twitch lost connection about half an hour in and had to reconnect, so they're probably a little bit missing. My objective is to try to get the dark magic spells, the forbidden magics, as fast as possible and see how early in the game we can actually get them. So we're playing Eubene Had. As you can see, my other characters, like Sailbad the Sinner and Harry Pothead. I do tend to like character names that are a bit punny. So, sorry about that. He is a Gryffindor that is going to break bad. About as bad as you can break in the wizarding world. Loading, 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 loading. At least it's not raining like it was for the last 3 months. I couldn't stream because it was raining so hard people could hear it over the microphone and were complaining about a loud hissing sound. Well, that was because it was raining.
Revelio.
All right. Let me check my quest list here. Let's see. So we need to go to potions class and then meet. We do want the Expelliarmus, but I guess we can learn this when we're down by the shore. There's some enemies over there. We can cast Incendio and dodge a lot. But let's go to potions class first. I believe I logged off right next to potions class. So. What? Okay, come on. Where's potions class? Okay.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggen-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay, so we need to move in a circle.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay. So... I don't want to accidentally use this potion. Alright, so... head over here.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, you did.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Fine. I can do
I'll
that.
get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Alright, so...
Remember,
Revelio.
Okay.
prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Something's dinging nearby.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Let's see, where? Aha, here it is.
Revelio.
I knew I heard a ding. Alright, here we go.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Here's the potion you wanted.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay. Well, someone left
I
one
think
in the
each of us
bathroom.
has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
All right. So, what's our next quest? Okay. Go from Wagadoo. I'm trying to leave the most of the optional quests alone for a while.
Revelio.
Oh ho! Let's get this thing out of the way. Oops. Gotta be tricky there. Oh, of course it went right across.
That's it.
Okay. Get rid of those pesky things so they don't show up on my Rebellio every 10 minutes.
Revelio.
Alright, let's see. World map. Okay, we need to go down there, do we? I don't have that. Oh, I do. Okay. Ta-da! Yes, sorry, ad spammers. I don't ascribe to channel promotion ad spam. So I'm probably never ever going to be as popular as some of the big streamers out there. I'm mainly streaming for my own enjoyment, and if anyone wants to watch me, that's their business.
Revelio.
Alright, so gotta get as many of these little quests done as I can. Well, as long as I'm here.
Revelio.
There's a... Yeah, I forgot to get the tools in here. Okay.
I should investigate. Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
All right.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Boy, she yells
What's going
loud.
on here?
She yells pretty loud, doesn't she?
Revelio.
But, Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home.
but you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Why don't you do some more drawing?
I love when some of the
Very
loot
well, Mummy.
spawns like underground or inside something.
Revelio.
Oh. All right. Looks like we found a better scarf. 29. All right, so do I even want to wear a scarf at the moment? Probably not. Let's just go with the dark wizard outfit.
Revelio.
Oh, another improvement on the stats there, but not on the looks. Really need to find something suitable for a dark wizard. Yeah, that's inside the foundation of the house.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
I'm going to skip most of the side quests, except for the ones that actually give you a major benefit, like this one here.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
I'm not a doxy.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stay behind.
I'm not a doxy, and I don't have big nips either.
Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts?
Okay.
Cowards! Going after child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
I just have to dodge a lot.
Incendiaries make quick work of you.
Think you're clever, don't you? Well, you're straight. Not fond of this business.
That was satisfying. What is happening?
Okay.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, will you now? Yes, yes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Reductor!
Incendiaries.
Is this you?
Ah! Wrong button.
No, don't.
Have a cabbage.
Revelio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Well, let me really quick check. Wrong button. Check that quest and see how many dodges I succeeded in. Okay, so I just need to dodge twice more against some. Find some enemy somewhere and dodge around. I successfully completed the fire part.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research?
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin, huh? Isn't he
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area, I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sing.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Yeah, if you stand over where the columns come up, it'll boost you to the top.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Okay. Now that
And
side
do be careful
quest.
out here. Now, I've got
Revelio.
what needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yeah, that side quest is important because it affects your inventory space. Speak to nearly headless Nick.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you.
Revelio.
Well, he'll have to wait a minute. I'm going to finish a second Merlin trial as quickly as I can because the first two Merlin trials gives you the first upgrade on your inventory space. Where is the swirl?
Revelio.
Here we go.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Okay. Now, you can actually do this without the final spell that it's actually looking for, the repulsion type spell. Because if you use a 4 basic cast combo, it will knock the ball around. No, you don't. Stop. Come on. In you go. Very good.
Commander Charles won't get the best of me.
And there's no way I could get back up there in time to elevate myself to that one. However, I should now be able to go to my book, go to challenges, exploration, and ta-da, we have more inventory space. Okay, now I'm going to use the map to go and talk to our house ghost. Really? I don't have my, hang on. Come on. Could have sworn. Usually you get your, I guess I never went back to my common room and got the common room flue flame activated, which is annoying. Alright, so this, I believe, is the quest that activates the ability to use talents. It's one of the main reasons I was going to skip most of the side quests, because I want to get talents going, and then after that you learn broom flying.
Revelio.
Guy playing a lute. Okay, come on. I won't bother with the secret room just yet. Under the bridge there.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a quick page here.
Levioso. Revelio.
Oh.
Levioso. Revelio.
Might as well get this. Whenever I activate one of those, I gotta get it. For one thing, it clears them off my Revelio, so I'm not constantly getting these cabinets showing up on my X-ray vision.
It's me, Gareth.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
It's a shame they couldn't get John Cleese to reprise the role.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
It's odd. You sound an awful lot
Wait.
like Mr. Moon.
How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste
Revelio.
it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Still, you do sound an awful lot
Now,
like
If
Mr.
you'd be
Moon.
so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Okay.
Here we are. Revelio pair and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they
Fancy
want?
delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly
you know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get.
Okay.
Revelio.
As long as I'm down here.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
Okay.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close. Revelio.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Revelio.
I may be
All of
evil.
This was going on right beneath our feet.
I may be evil. That doesn't mean I'm rude. Okay. Oink.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Okay.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Or won't I? Yeah, they should have got John Cleese instead of reusing an actor for from some other character in the game. Kind of takes you out of the immersion.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Okay, so...
Revelio.
Ironic, really. Never been as level-headed as I am now.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide-and-seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Sure, fine.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
I could do that too.
Stubborn already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Revelio.
It won't be long now. Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
Revelio.
Mortal would be so good at this. You've almost got him. So you found us. This ain't over yet.
Keep looking. You're sure to
Revelio.
find him. Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
Done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Okay, fine.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Okay. To the forest we go. And if it's nighttime, there's one little mini quest that I can get out of the way.
Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Okay. Following the candles. Let's get our stealth back up here.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. Revelio.
This one's somewhat tedious to do because it only happens at night. Might as well get it out of the way while I'm here.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden treasure hunting suits me.
Well, that's interesting. The quest is locked. Oh, I need Expelliarmus first. And I have to learn it by dodging some enemies.
Revelio.
Need to find some enemies first. Okay, that's spooky.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio. Perfect. Target practice. It's you who interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? Potato! Expulso! Really enjoying the view, but I'd like to be put down.
Come on, shoot at me.
Incendio!
Oh, didn't dodge in time.
Incendio! Expulso! Incendio!
Ah.
Expulso!
All right. Man, I hate a coughing fit. Okay, now then. Okay, this is the best stuff. Just got to make sure everything that I'm wearing right now is the best in hand, and then I can go sell. Those are basically the same. Okay. So, let's go to the map. First stop. Let's go sell everything. Always good to go into a dungeon with an empty backpack. That way you don't have to trash any loot.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
Okay, let's see.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay. Let's see, a quick detour up to Dogweed and Deathcap. And we'll see if we can afford any seeds. Always best to be prepared. Yes, yes.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Okay, so...
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Let's see...
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll! Oh, I can't believe it! Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Alright, so very slowly
Doors
we've got
always
to
open.
accumulate
You be sure?
the necessary items for our... Okay, let's see. Professor Hackett. Defense against the dark arts. Okay. Dada. Defense against the dark arts is Dada. Once we get our Expelliarmus, we can do the Jackdaw quest. Good thing she's here during the night.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time beat you up. Well.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. But you didn't give me the spell I was after. Oh, I guess that she was there. She just,
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
okay, so...
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Okay. Once I finish this, I should have talents unlocked. And I can start buying dark arts talents. And of course I arrive in the mud. Now I gotta rest in the mud. Thanks a lot.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
As long as you follow the path that it's showing on the mini-map, you shouldn't encounter any enemies until you get there.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. Revelio. Incendio. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Vicious blood. Vegetables in combat.
Incendio.
I refuse to be defeated by a vegetable.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Let me... Accio. Revelio. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Thank goodness for the chomping cabbages, Definitely need to increase my stock of healing potions. If only I had a longer range fire spell. Well, it's what I've got, and if I remember correctly,
I wonder how big
this place is full of spiders. So let's put that there. I think the disarming one will come in handy later, but...
Revelio. Revelio.
Alright, so... Bam, bam, bam.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Okay.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
I wish I could have facial hair. I could have a mustache to twirl.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
I think one of the spider fangs fell through the floor there. You're icky and spidery and
I'm not
nasty.
gonna touch those. Ugh. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
8 times, huh?
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Incendio. Incendio.
Okay, shooter. Come on, try to shoot me.
Incendio.
There we go.
Accio. Revelio.
Getting those dueling feats done is a good way to level up. It does make the fights last a little longer, though. And now I'm out of Wiggenweld potions. Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, I can't, I don't have the blink ability yet.
Revelio. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Come on, spiders.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. An untouched chest. Jaredor wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Okay.
Incendio. Potato. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
All right, let's, for the moment, let's go into our challenges. That would be under combat, dueling feats. Yeah, so we can wear armor, so to speak. Now, it's just for appearance rewards, however, it is worth experience. So, if I go into my gear, let's try the armor on for size and see how it looks. Now the problem is, of course, it covers everything else. So, I don't know. If only you could paint it black, right? And be the Black Knight of Evil.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Alright, so let's see. There we go, there's the third one.
Remarkable.
Just imagine that the armor is painted all black. And I'm the Dark Knight of Evil.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole spider armor thing is kind of meh. We do the Merlin robe, but I still like the cape with the dark arts ensemble. Now I'm not a.
There's no sign of him.
I'm not a PlayStation player, so I don't get the Dark Arts cape. I believe that was a PlayStation only item, along with the ability to make a
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Yeah, juggling enemies in the air is not so easy.
Accio.
Some of the dueling things are just not something you can really do
Incendio.
so easily.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Revelio. Revelio.
If I stay out of combat long enough, I should heal. Yeah, there we go. Just needed to make sure they lost aggro. I don't really need the disarmor on the spiders.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
And airborne for 10 seconds?
Accio.
That is totally not easy to do.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Yeah.
Accio.
Yeah, never mind.
Incendio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Okay, fine.
Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Okay. going to be tricky to get through this without...
Accio. Revelio.
No Wiggenweld potions? None? None at all?
Accio. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Well, there's a couple.
But I may as well help myself to this.
Okay, I need to save those as long as I can.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Because I'm absolutely certain there's going to be a major fight in here. And I'm going to need those potions. Oh, I already did this one? I already did this one. Okay. You can see through it, but you can't jump through it. Okay, fine.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
I have a feeling we're going to have something very
More
scary.
spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
And here comes the big boss. Two of them, in fact.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Just got to be very careful.
Revelio.
Now, neither of those first two spells will work on these. Can't levitate them.
Levioso. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio.
Use as many ingredients as I can get my hands on.
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I need to look around for the symbol.
All right. So the first part's done. Now I'm going to be the disarmer rather than the fire. Because these knights take extra damage when disarmed.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Revelio. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Well, there had better be.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Hello, big boy.
Expelliarmus.
Wrong way.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Yep, definitely looks different from both sides of the arch.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
I wonder if you stay in here long enough if it stops protecting you.
What is this place?
Why, looky there. What have we here?
Can it be?
Hey, are you the true villain of this game?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Well, okay, fine.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Okay, so we finally get talents. 11 points available. And that was with leaving a lot of the side quests alone. So, here we go. First thing we need is more spell slots, or more of these. Okay, now, yes, this is the blink ability, really. Definitely need that, and better Wiggenwell. That can't go wrong with that one. One more level and I could get that one. Yeah, everything that increases your magic meter is a good thing. But basic cast, reducing spell cooldowns, very good. Let's see. Oh yes, ancient magic throw can throw enemy weapons. That goes without saying. That's a good one. Okay, now for the Dark Arts. So far, we can do Expelliarmus, acts as a curse. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse. And, oh, come on. Dealing damage to cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. So far, that's all we can get. But let me see. The ability to sprint while in disillusionment. Excellent. One talent point left. Let's make it so the chomping cabbages are better, I think. Yes. Eventually we'll get some more of these, but increasing the chomping cabbage count is very nice. Okay, so that's our current build, a budding dark sorcerer. Cause it's so easy when you're evil. This is the life you see, the devil tips his hat to me. And it's so easy when you're evil. And I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need. I may be an evil jerk, but I do try to conceal it as best I
found
can.
the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
As they say, villains who twirl their mustaches are easy to spot.
Revelio.
I believe it was Picard who told us that. Unfortunately, we're not allowed facial hair in this game. I could do with a Snidely Whiplash style mustache to twirl, but since I can't twirl any mustaches.
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Alright, let's okay, that cabinet means there's a key around here somewhere.
Revelio.
If we can find that key, there you go. And we know where it's headed.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay. One less blip on my radar.
Revelio.
Alright, we don't have Alohomora yet. Hey you, key. Yeah, you.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay, it's definitely going up. Alright. Get rid of some of these things.
Revelio.
I can hear that bell. Where is it? Okay. Tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. Chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumor has it that her daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter. And I suppose most people know about this by now, but if you pull out your light spell, which I should put there. Right now, I only have the same spells in all of the things, but I'll get more spells eventually. Fire. And we got light and repair. Okay, so if we stand here, you see the original version of it.
Lumos.
And there's the cursed version.
Revelio.
I'm still hearing bells go off. Okay. And here's the original version of the tapestry.
Lumos.
And the cursed version. You have to cast it at every one of the things individually. Say, well, they were chasing something, a wolf, now they're chasing her. See, they're after the wolf, and she's behind them. However, the real story is they're chasing her, and yes, not a good thing. And this is, no, you know, she's there, happy with her baby, but
Lumos.
the truth is she's been injured, and
Revelio.
in order to save her baby, she's got to
Lumos.
leave, which is, yeah, that's the fake version. The real story. Had to leave her.
Revelio.
There is a very close thing here, but okay, fine. We're okay. Anyway, where were we? There must be something. It's frustrating when there's a ping back
Revelio.
from the thing when you can't find the. All right. Oh, here we go again. Going up. Here we go. Over time, you get pretty good at that.
Revelio.
Okay, now we should be able to get this fairly easily.
Lumos.
Okay, we're looking for the Sphinx statue.
Revelio.
Now that we've activated the frame, the butterfly should show up on Revelio. They're usually not very far. Okay, so it's not up this way, I don't think. Unless the Sphinx room is through here.
Revelio.
Nope. Wrong way. All right. So there's no alternate routes. Unless this is a hidden door. Nope. So, okay, so it must be downward from this.
Revelio.
Aha. There's the silly thing. Oh, but it's behind a locked door. I really need to get that quest done when I can. Alright, let's see what we need to do next. Focus, Maxima, and Endurus. Ah, but flying class is now available. Let's go learn to fly, shall we? Alright. I thought I was already outside once. We did the... Oh, they didn't during Charms class when they do the Summoner's Court, they don't let you walk around. So you can get the outdoor Floo Flame there. So now I'm in the library. Okay. That's okay. We've got our Tinkerbell spell. Oh,
Revelio.
I hate that sound. Stupid thing. And of course it's over here in the corner. Alright. Get you off of my radar.
Brilliant.
Okay. That's just an annoying sound to have going off when you pass something.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh, come on. Again? You're annoying me, you keys. They're all over the darn castle.
Revelio.
Ooh, we got fire.
Incendio. Revelio.
Okay. Let's get the, there should be a Floo Flame over here. There we go. Okay. Time to fly.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Okay.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
Wish I had
care.
my own broom.
The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one
I think I'm
piece.
getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Yeah. Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha-ha! Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Try not to get
Chin up.
caught.
That was some rather good flying.
Okay.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Okay, so... So, let's see... Pull up our map. And that's the very first thing we need to do, is go and get us a broom. And we definitely want to get the upgrades as well, because of the extra speed it gives us when flying around. What good is a dark wizard who can't get there ahead of the good guys? For you all know the speed of darkness is greater than the speed of light. For wherever light goes, darkness was there first.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Alright. What we want is the broom that has a light on it. So, I believe this is the one.
That item is of the highest quality.
It has a light on it.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Oh, yes I will, because being able to see at night when you're flying around...
Any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class. They all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sure.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Okay.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
All right. So, first thing we want to do is talk to Sebastian. Because our objective is to advance his quest line as quickly as we can, so we can start getting dark arts spells.
Might some kind soul help me?
Sorry, miss.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
In order to reach the Undercroft, you must walk through time.
There's a secret passage just here.
Well disguised.
A clock isn't time, it's just numbers and cogs. Pay it no mind and walk right through.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Okay.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Okay.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the top.
Let's see.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got
well
it.
done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio.
Okay, I can't use that yet. And I'm pretty sure that fast travel is not allowed. Yes, I can't fast travel out of here because I have to finish the quest by leaving. Because I get intercepted.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Okay, I'm not going to lie to him. I want these people to be my friends.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Okay.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Gotta get past me first. Nope, nope, not gonna let you in there. Nope, nope. Oh, darn it. Okay, now I can use fast travel. Let's go sell. It's nice of the stores in Hogsmeade to be open 24/7. I've never gone into any of these shops and had it empty.
I'm well suited to counting money.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
All right. Let's sell all of the inferior stuff. Yeah, even though that's unidentified, it's not good. I mean, the only ones worth keeping that are unidentified are the legendary ones. All right. Let's see. We've got the 3 medium pots, 2 medium pots. Material refiner is very important in the quest we're doing
Nothing like
next,
finding
so...
just the right thing, is there?
Okay. That should do it for now.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I should go to Dogweed and Deathcap.
We allowed a ministry to decide anything. They allowed Dementors to torment prisoners in Azkaban.
I'll need you.
Now we've got cabbages.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh, wait a minute. I must have taken a wrong turn. Dogweed and Deathcap is a little bit more this way, I guess. Took a right when I should have taken a left. All right, now then.
Revelio.
Hello. Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Hello there, money chest.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Let's see now. Mandrake seeds.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a
cabbage
wise
seeds.
purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Perfect.
Doors always open. You be sure to...
Okay, back to Hogwarts. I don't know if I should bother streaming this part. I mean, just about everyone has seen the intro to this quest online, I'm sure. I could do it offline and spare everyone the watching it a 56th time or whatever. But I'll do it anyway.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
In my head canon,
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I...
yeah, my head canon says this is that actual
I
classroom
see you've wasted no time.
belonging to a time-traveling professor. He
Shall
loans it to the school when he's not in residence. All right. Sort of the fifth founder.
What is this place?
This is the Womb of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Making me do all her work. Okay. Not perfect, but
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
all right, so
Excellent work.
Revelio.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we
Some
locate
of us are trying to rest.
Yes, Professor.
okay.
Revelio.
Now to try to get all of this stuff.
Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! Oh, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Oops. Looks like we missed something.
Revelio. Accio.
School uniform, eh? Slightly better than what I was wearing. Okay.
Revelio. Revelio.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Levioso.
Oh well.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Come on. There we go.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Okay. You're making a mess.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Dun, dun, dun.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Okay.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Okay.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. Now then, that's the main entrance. So what we want to do... First, let's... Okay, so herbology. Now I've got the 5 small pots one. Let's go gothic. And then we need a potion station. I got the T-shaped one. I went with the expensive ones because this will mean that I only need one of those.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions. potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
That'll do. Those will just keep creating moonstone, which is what you need to.
Deke will be here to answer any
anything with.
questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay, let's learn that spell. Just.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I should have plenty. Really? Okay. Guess I don't have enough. But I can get rid of the wall paintings and things.
Do you have the moonstone? You can acquire some by vanishing items here in the room, or you can gather it at...
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay, looks like I have to wait for these. So I think for now, I'll end the stream here, and off stream I'll do the waiting. It looks like I need 50 moonstone. I'm going to end up with 30 more from these when they mature. So we've got about 7 minutes or so. I don't want to yet have to sit here and watch me fiddle for 7 minutes. So I'll see you guys later, and we shall continue this dark Gryffindor quest.